In Chapter 3A of Spanish 1, we learned how to conjugate ER and IR verbs. We already learned AR verbs, so now we're going to learn ER and IR verbs. Okay, comer means to eat. Here's our special little chart, remembering that this is always going to be what I do, you, he, she, you, formal, nosotros, or nosotras, ellos, they, ellas, they, if they're all girls, and then ustedes, which is you, plural, or you guys. That's going to remain the same. Here's vosotros for Spain. Talk to you guys informally in Spain, but you don't have to write that box if you don't want to. So when we conjugate comer, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take off that little ending there and add the new endings to say that I eat. In the yo form, it's exactly the same as it was with an AR verb. It changes to an O. Yo como means I eat. The difference for the rest of it is just that instead of an AS ending, we have an ES ending because it's an ER verb. So comes means you eat. El, ella, usted, come. He or she eats. Nosotros comemos. We eat. And ellos comen, for they eat. Or ustedes comen, for you guys eat. So instead of o, as, a, amos, an, this is o, s, e, amos, en. Pretty straightforward. There is one irregular that's going to kind of mess with you. That's the verb ver. Ver means to see. It is regular in all of its forms except for the yo form. If I want to say that I see, it's yo veo. If we do this one normally and we take off the ER, it would just be yo vo, and that's not what it is. So we got to remember that this one's got a slight irregularity to it for the verb ver. So that's how we do ER verbs. Then let's do an IR verb, like compartir, which means to share. We draw our same little box here. I'm not going to put all the subjects in this time, but they are the same. So if I share, it's yo comparto. Again, just with the letter O to say that I share. Tú compartes. It's exactly the same as the ER verb endings were. Same thing here. He or she shares is comparte. Same ending as the ER verb. Now, the nosotros form is where IR verbs get to be special. This is the only one where they are different from ER verbs. Instead of hemos, it'll be imos and actually have an I in it. And then we're back to exactly the same as our ER verbs, comparten. And it is irregular if you're learning how to talk to multiple people informally in Spain. There's your conjugation for that. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an example here. If we want to say that we write and she writes. On your notes, please try to conjugate both of those verbs and I'll take a look at it and see if you're on the right track.